Well, I did mention the other day how Labour in power already been far more ruthless with their majority than the Conservatives were, and already looking to reverse Brexit clearly to try and stop any Brexit competitive advantage this Labour government at a time when increasingly the EU comes across the world as unhinged. You had the EU Commissioner Thierry Breton actually warning Elon Musk ahead of an interview with Donald Trump, some clearly desperate to censor social media. But to be fair, even some in Brussels actually distanced themselves from this very heavy-handed approach from an EU commissioner when it came to an interview between Elon Musk and Donald Trump. Actually, what does that have to do with the EU at all? And Elon Musk himself clearly not exactly very impressed with that intervention. The likes of Lord Frost have pointed out, this is essentially the EU asserting the right to censor or block social media conducted outside of its own territory, and even citing as part of the justification the context of the recent riots in the UK. Frost making clear there that if the EU get away with this, it won't stop there. But just look at the approach the Labour government are taking. We've seen the European Scrutiny Committee being wrapped up. So little scrutiny of what this government is doing in terms of EU policy at a time when we know that they've named and spoken previously of the EU being their number one foreign policy priority, with a Prime Minister who has said very clearly he doesn't want to move away from any EU rules. And instead, you've now got a bill being put forward that will start this Labour strategy of bit by bit reversing Brexit. So this new bill paving the way for alignment with the European Union. And you can see there people saying that this bill marks a step change in EU policy, this UK product safety and metrology bill. For the first time since Brexit, a UK government is explicitly saying that it would actively like to maintain alignment with new EU regulations. Now, you have seen a spokesperson for reform saying the dishonesty and betrayal of Labour over this legislation is sadly what we must come to expect, and that the very idea of the legislation is to compel British businesses to comply with foreign legislation which we have no control over. Likewise, the Conservative peer Lord Moylan pointing out that all EU supporting commentators are agreeing that this bill will be a major step in rolling back Brexit. So Labour's agenda becoming increasingly clear. Do let me know what you make of that in the comments below, please, guys. I will, of course, keep bringing you all the latest on this and more. So please do like this video a quick thumbs up. And of course, as ever, cheers for watching.